Hey y'all, welcome to Envy Athletics. Today we're going to show you the best pull workout you can do utilizing the Envy Rack. With pull day, we're looking at everything: biceps, rear delts, traps, rhomboids, lats, erectors, so we got to get warmed up. Here we're using the Envy Rack as a ski erg replacement. Great way to get warmed up and get the body primed. Since we got the Envy Rack attached high, we're going to do all of these high point exercises. Next one is going to be straight arm Y pull downs, making sure our lats are warmed up and ready to go. Next up, we have high point face pulls, a great rear delt exercise that also acts as injury prevention for your rotator cuffs. Some more injury prevention shoulder exercises. I always have my athletes do external shoulder rotations, both at the midline and with your elbow up at 90 degrees. The Envy Rack works great for these because the tension is not increased throughout the range of motion, so you keep your joints safe at the top of the movement. Fun one to end the warm up with: resistance rowing to get your heart rate up, breaking a sweat, and get those rhomboids firing. If you struggle with pull-ups, make sure you keep the Envy Rack high. Do the rest of the warm-up after you do the assisted pull-ups. You can do them in a pronated grip or in a neutral grip. Otherwise, we're moving on to resisted pull-ups. I like having the Envy Rack arms halfway down. That way the resistance is actually pulling you back as well. This just acts as a way to improve muscle recruitment and increase muscle activation. Using the same principle for these barbell bent over rows, the Envy Rack is pulling that barbell away from you to increase your lat engagement. We're going to keep that movement fairly strict because then we're going to move on to a power exercise: single arm dumbbell rows. This is the croc row variation where you engage your core and generate as much power as you can. Now, dumbbell lat pullovers in the Envy Rack improves this exercise so much. It's now my new favorite back exercise. The way the Envy Rack pulls your lats throughout the whole entire movement makes it such a good exercise. Barbell power high pulls. Think of this as a start to a strict muscle hang clean. Final burnout of our primary movements: resisted ring rows. For our accessory work, we start off with barbell cheat curls. Have the Envy Rack pull slightly away so you have that increased muscle activation at the top of the movement. Rear delt pull aparts, make sure you keep your arms straight and you bring your hands back as close as you can to each other. Recline dumbbell bicep curls. Use the cable strap attachment to grab the dumbbells at the same time to allow for an easy drop set down to the dumbbells, and then once again, drop in the dumbbells and just use the straps. Supinated Y raise, and just like those rear delt pull aparts, keep your arms straight and bring your hands back together as close as you can. Dumbbell reverse curl, once again using those cable handle straps, starting with dumbbells and then dropping the dumbbells to just finish with the cable handles. Finishing with the low point face pulls. This time you're pulling a little bit higher but still getting a really good burn to finish off those rear delts. Last exercise to hit a little bit more lower back and your erectors: resisted hyperextensions. Thanks for watching. Make sure you go and check out our website to download the full written program.